Hello and welcome to another TBR training video. This video will cover the student exit process for faculty and instructors at the TCATS. As you can see, we are starting at the Tennessee College of Applied Technologies portal. The same options that you normally use are still contained under Faculty Tools, now with the addition of Student Exit. By selecting Student Exit, you will navigate to the Faculty Student Exit page on Banner Self-Service. You will only have one option here, which is the Student Departure option. Click on Student Departure. The Student Departure page will then display. The first thing you want to do is to select the student that is departing for your program. I will choose Hannah Bond. You then want to select the term that student is departing for. It is important that the departure term you select does actually have attendance hours listed for that term. So if a student was registered for fall of 2019 but never returned, they should be exited in summer 2019. For this example, we'll assume that this student did attend in fall of 2019. The major is welding technology. As you can see, it will tell me whether or not I did have attended hours for that term. So this student was attending in fall. They did have some attendance hours and some absent hours. The next thing I do then need to select is whether this student is a completer or a non-completer. I will select completer. I will then enter the anticipated award for this student. For this example, we'll say that this student earned a certificate and that the certificate was the welder's helper. You will then be prompted to select a departure code. This will give you a drop-down of the different options available, including placed in related and placed in unrelated. For this example, I'm going to select placed in related. As you will notice, this then prompts you to enter in a whole other host of information, including employer name, employer phone, address, and so forth. Please note that everything that is marked with an asterisk needs to be filled in order for the form to be submitted. If you do attempt to submit this without filling in any of those items, you will receive an error message and not be able to proceed. If you select a different reason, such as entered military, you will not be prompted to enter in the same degree of information. We are mainly collecting that employer information for other purposes. You can also say pursuing additional education. That is a great example where you're not going to be forced to put in too much other information, but may be forced to add in one of the many other institutions in the country and most likely the world. So we're just going to select the American Institute and hit submit. As you can see at the top right here, the student exit details have now been saved successfully. This will prompt other activities for student services, financial aid, and anyone else that needs to be involved in the process. But from a faculty or instructor, your work is done. You may also select non-completer for a student. So in this example, we're going to maintain the fall 2019 term. The major is the same because this only pulls back the students that are actually registered in your courses. And then you may select non-completer. This does indicate that they received no certificates, no diplomas of any kind. They have attended your program but have not been granted any awards. You will then also be prompted to enter in a reason. So for this example, we will just use, let's say, changed objective. You can put in any comments that are relevant. You can say transferred to community college. Once you hit submit, this again prompts other activities in other departments to move that student forward down the student departure trail. So those are the basics of entering a student departure. This follows a very similar process that exists today. We hope you find it very user-friendly. Please do remember just to fill in the required fields with all the information that you have, submit, and then that will prompt other activity in other areas. Thank you very much.